What is going on, YouTube Nation? This is Start Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. So I have a high yield OTC. It's actually a real estate investment trust that I'm waiting to buy. Now, it's not a dividend stock. It's not a high yield dividend stock. It is not listed on the NASDAQ as a stock. So I'm patiently waiting for the right time. I actually own shares in these guys. I really like these guys, and I'm just waiting for the right time to strike, buy more shares. I want to get to 100 plus shares. And for a second, I'm like, why can't I find these guys? And guess what? They were an OTC, so it made perfect sense. So I'm going to explain to you why I'm buying them. So if you're new to this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Smash that like button. And let's check this OTC REIT out right now. And that OTC REIT is New Lake Capital Partners. It's sitting at 1602. Dividend yield is 9.74%. I've done a video on these guys, but I'm patiently waiting for the right time, and I own shares in them as well. PE ratio is 18.04. Average volume is 21.90K. Market cap, again, remember, this is a REIT. FFO and AFFO is more important. Market cap is $342.89 million US dollars. G range is $12.70 to $29. So they're taking a big dip. Day range $15.46 to $16.02, and its previous close was $15.75. So what do I like about these guys? I'm on their website. New Lake Capital Partners is a leading provider of real estate capital to state licensed Mary Jane operators. Founded in 2019, we are a triple net lease REIT that acquires industrial and retail properties through the sale, leaseback transactions, third-party purchases, and built-to-suit projects. Our tenants are some of the leading operators in the U.S. state licensed Mary Jane industry. We are a trusted partner for their real estate needs. So let's look at a few more things with these guys. So reading this information, we supply necessary real estate capital to companies that cultivate, produce, and or dispense Mary Jane. We have purchased cultivation facilities and dispensaries from coast to coast, provided expansion capital for properties we own, and funded built-to-suit projects. Our team's specialized knowledge combines years of real estate, Mary Jane industry, and capital markets expertise to deliver complete solutions to our clients. So let's look a little bit more into these guys. So I'm on Global Newswire. I had to look through a few things. So New Lake Capital Partners is a leading provider of real estate state licensed cannabis operators. Oops, did I say that? Today is announcing $50 million of investments across 3 properties, making the full commitment of capital raised during the company's initial public offering. New Lake acquired 2 properties from a leading publicly traded multi-state Mary Jane operator and amended its existing license with another leading publicly traded U.S. MSO to fund an already completed expansion. As of June 30th, 2022, New Lake has approximately $28.7 million of unfunded commitments. So a few other things that I like is these properties that they have. Pennsylvania, it's a 38,000 square foot operational cultivation facility for $14.5 million, and 56,500 square foot cultivation facility in Nevada. So they're starting to get bigger and raising capital. So that's something that's very interesting. Also, what I like is New Lake owns a portfolio of 31 cultivation facilities and dispensaries that are leased to single tenants on a triple net basis and has provided 2 loans aggregating $35 million. So they're getting bigger and they're expanding. So I wanted to get a little bit more in depth with these guys before we started going into the nitty and gritty. So this is already exciting for these guys. This is why I'm buying them. Again, this is not financial advice for entertainment purposes only. Disclaimer in the description. Always a risk buying high yield real estate investment trust or mortgage-backed real estate investment trust. So I just want to make that clear. Now I'm going to show you their revenue. So I'm going to show you something interesting. This is on Benzinga. New Lake Capital Partners announces third quarter revenue totaled 12.1 million, 50% increase. So right here, just reading on some of this, revenue totaled 12.1 million as compared to 10.5 million, an increase of 15% for the prior quarter. Net income attributable to common stockholders and participating securities totaled 6.5 million compared to 3.8 million. Funds from operations diluted a total of 10.3 million as compared to 6.6 million. Adjusted funds from operations diluted total 10.6 million compared to 8.8 million, an increase of 21.4% for the prior quarter. Cash and cash equivalents as of September 30th, 2022 were 45.0 million, with 4.8 million committed to fund tenant improvements. So 9 months ended September 30th, 2022. Revenue totaled 32.6 compared to 19.1, an increase of 70.9 year over year. Net income attributable to common stockholders, I can barely talk still from my cold, and participating securities totaled 15.3 million as compared to 16.9 million. FFO totaled 24.7 million compared to 12.7 million. AFFO totaled 27.8 million compared to 14.6 million, an increase in 90.9% year over year. Now, these guys are new. The company purchased, this is in November, the company purchased a 1.6 million dispensary in Ohio. So there's a lot of promising things right here. So I find this very exciting. Sorry about these ads on Benzinga, but it is what it is. They get paid for ads, so I clicked on here. But I just wanted to reveal you some information regarding these guys with their recent revenue trends. Now I'm going to jump to their dividend history. So I'm just jumping to some trends on ycharts.com. Pay date on October 15th, 2021 was 12 cents. January 14th, 2022 was 31 cents. April 14th, 2022 was 33 cents. July 15th, 2022 was 35 cents. October 14th, 2022 is 37 cents. And January 13th, 2023 is 39 cents. So I'm closely watching at a time to strike and buy these guys again. They're an OTC stock. If they were on M1 Finance, I'd add them immediately. But, with an OTC stock, there still is a risk of decrease in price per share. And I'm going to refer back to their price per share. So I refer back to the price when these guys started. They were at $30. At one point, they were $31.85. And now they're $16.02. So I'm going to patiently wait to strike and buy more shares of these guys. I can guarantee you, and again, I stand by this, that I will be buying shares in New Lake Capital Partners. The symbol is NLCP with the OTC markets. So, again, OTC is a big risk. I'm not giving financial advice for entertainment purposes only. Disclaimer in the description. But I need to diversify my real estate investment trust portfolio. And these guys are one that I really like. These ones are ones that I'm going to wait for the right time to buy and buy more shares. I want to get to 100 or more, just like AFC Gamma and all those other ones that are very similar. And these guys, in IIPR are very hot Mary Jane stocks to buy because you're getting something out of it. It's a real estate investment trust. So 90% of what REITs or a real estate investment trust make, they have to go back to investors. So if you're new to this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Let me know what you think of my decision. This is a risk, but I'm not going to put all my eggs in one basket and just buy a lot of shares. But this one I really like, and I'm going to continue to buy more shares. I need to find a good price.